Well, it's the summertime. ArtSpace Lima is a busy place, and joining us today, Executive Director Sally Windle, to tell us more. So thanks for joining us, Sally.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's talk about Brian Moss. He's been in town. He's going to do another workshop. We've got him featured during Juneteenth, so tell us more.
It's a really unique opportunity because he is such a well-known artist, but he has a special place for Lima because everybody here has been so welcoming. So we're having an exhibit, and it's called the Moss and Cage exhibit, and that's got one local and one out-of-town artist. Frank Cage is local, and he's done a lot of really great graphics, and so we're going to feature his legacy series here at ArtSpace, and then to counter with that, we've got Brian Moss, and he's got a lot of his brand new illustrations and some of the things that he's done during his travels in Japan will be featured here. So we just had him here for a camp, and he's going to have his new things here. And it's the end of the day for the Juneteenth celebration. So we're celebrating with two African-American artists, and then we'll also have Courtney Owens, who is the MC for the Juneteenth celebration. She'll be here doing some spoken word. So we're real excited about that, and that'll be June 17th. It opens at 6:30 to 8 o'clock, and we welcome everybody. In fact, if you're just hanging around downtown, still come in, and we'll have a great show for you.
All right, you mentioned that Brian has been, part of one of the camps. He's also got a workshop coming up.
We just finished a MAGA camp, and it was really successful. He had such a great time, but he wanted to know if we would be offering another class for him before he goes to travel. And it's like a part 2, but it's also an opening for anybody who would like to be a part of his animation camps. And he's going to be here July 19th, 20th, and 21st. So we're going to do another edition of him and his camp, and it's just so inspiring to see him work with the kids because they all enjoy, plus they all are really successful, and they can get their own work out there. So he'll be coming back in. He'll be able to help kids wherever they stopped, if they've been in a camp, or get started in their brand new work.
And speaking of camps, you said ArtSpace comes alive during the summertime with all kinds of kids. There's another opportunity coming up too.
Right. This is just a really great time. We've had a lot of visitors in that are traveling, but then also we've got our kids camps, and we have different groups and organizations that come to us, but then we also like to sponsor our own. And we've got a wonderful young teacher, Miss Ellie Keene, and she is great with kids. She has lots of different ideas, different practices, and different mediums. So in July, on the 10th, 11th, and 12th, we're going to have her in, and you can call and register, and it's just an open experience, but it'll always be fun, and you always have a good time.
Okay, so we've got the big opening of the amphitheater downtown, and so you guys are a part of this, right, when we have this big arts fair that's going to open up on that Saturday, August 4th?
Okay. We're really excited about this because there's a lot of celebration going on in the city, but we haven't had an art fair in a long time. So we're going to recreate that experience, and we're asking artists now to get their information to us. They can send us pictures, give us an idea of what they want, but this is a free event for artists. It's a good way to get a lot of people to see the work, and you get a 10 by 10 square in the lot that's next to the amphitheater, and it will be from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and you can enjoy just all kinds of different experiences. And then that will be the pre-event to the opening of the musical events. And we've got Al Jardine coming up. So, and we've got some exciting things at ArtSpace for him. So that's going to be a really exciting time for visual artists.
That is exciting. All right, and helping the kids to stay active and into the arts. And you're helping out the Lima City Schools summer playground program too, right?
Right. We have Art in the Parks, and that's been a part of ArtSpace for the last few years. And we have an art specialist, and she goes into the schools where they're having lunch. And it's Farote, Robb, and Lincoln Park. And they get a great art experience. Sometimes it's just about practice, and sometimes it's about getting a really cool project to take with you. But our art people are there from Monday through Thursday, and they'll be there all summer. And we're hoping to have a nice little exhibit of their work at the end of the summer. But it's a great part of what we like to be in partnership with the city schools and the city department.
That's some great stuff. Sally, thank you very much for sharing with us today.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.